Hello, everyone. Dang it, I forgot that light. I'm so close. Well, it's time for chaos. I hope you're all ready. Look at that pile of parts. Literally. Also, I missed your vote, Allison. I just scrolled up and saw it. Perfect. Okay. Welcome in. Hi, Allison. Mia, thank you for the lurk. AC, Sharn, Neophyte, hello, welcome in. Tiza, hi. Raccoon, Smoothie, welcome. I have a lot of bits and bobs and things. 130 streams. Dang. The variegated yarn balls. They were when I was designing my snail. My original one, not the pattern that you guys can like buy. Way back in the day, I made a snail somewhere. Oh my goodness, Saren! Thank you so much for the $40 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Don't look. Okay, everyone quickly streak. Are you good? Thank you, thank you. Yes, they are ancient balls. This one might have also been maybe a turtle shell, based on the way that I did the in the back loops. Maybe a failed turtle shell. I don't know. There's one more on the floor. This one's my favorite colored one. So, wait. Wait. Hi, Saren. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you so much. They look good for their age, yeah. They moisturize. They moisturized. We're less than, well, we're like $59 and some change away now from our next goal of a brand new emote. So that's exciting. The bot is on. Why is the bot not... I hate this. I turn Mix It Up on and it opens in the background. But there was an update. So evidently it didn't... The window that opened, me figuring it was the window that the app was running, was like, no, update me? Yeah, update. Dang. Saren, that game that you were checking out last night, I don't know if I would love it or hate it. I think that I will enjoy watching it. I don't know if I would enjoy playing it. Because it would drive me crazy that, like, I have to count. That I can't just, like, find the bookshelf and, like, push a button and it would go to, like, the shelf. Do you know what I mean? That, like, I would have to sit there and be, like, that might make me feel a certain way. Okay, so we are doing a Frankenstuffy today. If you've not been here for one of these before, Here is one of them. I love this little guy. He's a little ducky balloon. Okay. He is made up of a body that I didn't end up using for a design that I made, a snowman hat from the children's book, The Snowman, because I didn't like the yarn choice, so I went with a different one. And then these were all different things that I made to try and make duck bills, and I didn't like how they turned out. So when I'm designing something and I need to compare like how something looks to another like item, I end up with a bag of bits. And then we assemble them into something cute. So for $5 today, you can add a part. For $10, you can take away anything that's not sewn down. Okay? If it's sewn on, I'm not undoing it. Because I just, yeah. There we go. Yeah, no, it looks really good. I definitely will enjoy watching it. I'll have to see if I would enjoy playing it. I need to like watch more. So I think that what we're going, this was an Animal Crossing villager that I just abandoned. I think what we should do is start off with like a handful of bits. Also, Saren, you did $40. Would you like me to put your name in the star jar twice? Would you like a lobster claw and an amigurumi plushie entry? Like, what would you? You can kind of combine things for a $40 donation. I also feel like I shouldn't look. Like I should just. Yes, how shall we divide the rewards? We need something to base things on. Something small. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Wait, that was 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we'll start with like 5. Lord, 4. Maybe I can pick the 5th one to try and. That's a knit swap. Okay. Okay. 1 wing. Maybe I find something similar to this to try and make legs. Okay. This was like a giraffe that I had been pattern testing way back before I knew about my repetitive strain injury, and I ruined my neck. It was, I put it aside because I don't even have like the yarn set aside for it anymore. But I could show you what it was going to be. Okay. So I guess the other thing too, Saren, if you want to add parts to the plushie with your donation, we can do that too. What do we have that's rainbow? We have... I can pull all of like my variegated parts. I don't know if I have anything that's like rainbow. I do also have a wee top hat. Ironic that you... Yes, and also ironic because the giraffe... The neck issue there, it was... I have some kind of strange tail. I'm trying to find anything that's like multicolored. I also have the start of a fluffy tail. I think that tiny hat is really freaking cute, honestly. I never really thought about the irony of that, Allison, until you pointed it out. And now I'm like, oh. Shoot, you're right. I had patterned, they had like a bunch of them that came out, and I had already done one. And then this was like the second one. And they wanted us to do them quick. Do I not have the pattern on my phone anymore? No. Surely I do, yeah. Oops. This is the... That's what the giraffe was gonna look like in the end. He's cute. I can show you the unicorn that I did make. Complete with fluffy tutu. So it's like a little... I know, right? So cute. And then they were like, hey, we need you guys to test more. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it ended up being too much in the time period they wanted. Okay. I mean, technically, the way that I did it is $5 as an add-on. I probably should have made it both 10, honestly. Because you could pick all of the balls if you wanted to, Saren. All the balls. Okay. So, oops, all cheese. So, with this Franken plushie, I cannot make anything new. Okay? So I can't be like, dang, I need one more part like this. Okay? I can do assembly. I can grab extra yarn to us, like, because these, for instance, there's no way for them to assemble. They don't have yarn. So I can grab extra yarn for assembly purposes, and I can, whether it's sewing them together or doing like slip stitching to join them together, those are all acceptable. It's just creating new things. So like I can't just be like, oh, well, this just needs fill in the blank. No. Like, sorry, you're stuck. Oh, I do also have this fuzzy thing, Saren. I don't know why I'm showing her more. Okay. So now, for instance, if you donate $10, right, you can say, no, that part that you have, you can't use it. As long as it's not sewn together. Once it's sewn on, I'm not undoing it. Hello? Sean, thank you so much for the $5 donation. What are we adding? This is gonna end up being a monster, isn't it? I'm also allowed to add safety eyes, if it's like something like that is open, if you will. Like, I can put safety eyes on stuff. I can't, like, rip it open. The tiny hat. Okay, wait. The urge to make 2 of them. Like it's a mom and a baby. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Am I allowed to make 2? The small ones could be ears. Really bulbous arms. I think those might look like something else. We need some $10 to remove some of these, please. This also hit the floor, so there's like a bunch of cat hair on it. Like it rolled on the floor. I think if I put eyes on them, it might look more nipply. Gotta have the cat hair though? Oh. Georgina. The chaos has to make it 1 monster. For science? What if they're brown safety eyes? Perfect. That'll help. Giant hands at the end of on. See, if we could just get rid of 1 ball, I could make it work, you know? Because, like, I could easily... Y'all do realize that I pulled a bunch of other stuff too, right? I got like a fuzz or some like cat, I don't know, cat hair maybe? It's just itching my nose. Well, I grabbed a bunch of parts because I was worried that we weren't going to have donations. So I also have these. A jaunty little hat. Oh, a backpack. Okay. This guy's kind of flat. It could be a purse if someone wanted to donate $5. It could become a bag. I'm just saying. All right, let me... maybe white yarn to join? All right, these two balls are getting joined. So they can no longer be removed, these two. You could still donate $10 and remove anything else, but these, I'm officially saying we cannot anymore. I am going to reposition this one, though, so that it's a little bit... because again, once assembly starts, I will not disassemble anything. Ain't nobody got time for that. Smoothie! Thank you for the $5 donation. What are we adding? Also, I might already... you might be telling me on Tiltify. Backpack! So this bit... are we adding that? That was what their message said, was backpack. I don't know if I have anything else that's strap-like. That sounds terrible. Yes, please, the strap. Okay. I think braiding scrap yarn counts too. Yes. Oh, wait. Chat, you're not going to judge me, right? This is a judgment-free zone. Because this is my scrap yarn bag. So yeah, we could also reach into there if we decide that it needs hair. I use the scrap yarn as stuffing on certain things, or like, honestly, Giant Norman has a decent amount of that in him, because like, what else am I when I finish making, like, you know, stuff for like the cats, like if I'm making Artie like a plush bed or whatever, and it needs like filler. I don't use it in any of like my amigurumis unless that's like we're doing a fully like scrap one, you know? Only a sandwich bag because I slowed down in the ami making. Yeah, that makes sense. Half full gallon bag. I don't even know how. I think this is a gallon. I don't know if it's bigger than. It's a 2.5 gallon bag. Yes, we'll stuff the hat with this for sure. I have on my desk here. Hang on. See this little guy? I added this. This was a sticker that I got. But he holds my desk scrap. So like when I'm making something and you see me like throw the scrap, he holds my desk scrap. And then once it gets full, I add it to that bag. Allison! Thank you for the $5 donation. Hold on, I gotta put him back. It says, add a nose. Sorry, not sorry if you don't have a nose. But you will just have to find a part to use for a nose. Okay. I mean, I see orange, and I'm like, well, if we're doing a snowman, I could roll this into a nose. It's not nose or I've got this is a unicorn horn that I said no to. Unicorn horns are really difficult to make, not look bad, you know? So which one, Allison, would you like? You Procrasticrafting for the $5 donation. I will read your thing in a minute. Would you like the blue, Allison, or the orange? The blue. Okay. Procrasticrafting says, please reach into the braiding scraps and pull one at random for hair. You do know, chat, that you can also donate to take away. I should have made it the same price. Okay, we're getting real deep in here. Blue. A single strand of blue. I know it's not too late. I also am kind of excited because this is we're raising money for St. Jude. You know? That's also partly why I'm like, maybe I should have made it more. But I wanted people to donate. It's hard. It's hard to know how much is a good incentive to make people donate, but not too much that people are like, I can't afford to do that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but you see, people could really be menaces and be like, you thought that you were going to use that little top hat? Haha. No, you're not. And like, keep taking away someone's favorite part. Do you know what I mean? So that someone has to keep buying it back. See if it's weirder. The top hat is too lovable. Very true. Oh, it's going to be cursed, I fear. I'm going to be doing my absolute best to make it cute, but... It's a load-bearing top hat. Ugh. Or add something very cursed and for. Oh, no, but see, chat's gonna want to watch me deal with the very cursed thing. You don't understand. I do think, though, that, like, for every item that you guys add, I get to take away one of the ones that I initially selected. Because I was afraid that people weren't going to donate. It's like, I don't need all that stuff now. You guys are donating. You know? Like, I just always wanted there to be parts that people could add or take away from. You should add a higher amount to immediately sew on a current part. How much is that worth, do you think? See, look, now I have scrap yarn again. Georgina, thank you for the $10 donation. Can I remove the bright color ball? It doesn't suit the color palette. This one? The one covered in cat hair? Yes. Done. Done. Don't worry, this can still be a jaunty little bag. It's just got a two-headed guy now. $20? See, I was thinking like 30. Does that make sense? So one part on immediately? Like... It's very sensible. Okay. I guess the real question here now... Oh no. It's a scarf backpack. I was the one who brought sense to the duck balloon as well. My brain likes chaos, but not too much. Fair. I also like chaos, but like, you know. Do we make... Oh, goodness. Okay. Or do I make it the head... Or do I make it a head? No. I mean, it could just get sewn on like this. I just don't know how it would... It just... I was initially thinking it was gonna, like, be like a shoulder bag. Like, I thought... Let's give it a little blocking. Like... that. Crud. Oh god. No. I'm gonna also have to like sew some eyeballs because since I can't like safely attach them. I mean, I don't know that anyone's gonna want to buy this monstrosity when it's done. It's like I could add eyes, but they wouldn't be attached. Oh, like folded in half like that? And then like that. That's really long. Their bag will drag. Unless, can I guess I could make it like that. That's so silly! You do not apologize. This is part of the fun. No. I love the idea of the bag. It's my fault for not checking to make sure that it would fit appropriately. Okay. No, it's fine. We're thinking. We're noodling it, you know? Like, oh, like this? Oh, that's true. Wait. We could do a bag like that. I mean, it doesn't, well, I guess there's green. I was gonna say, I do also have a ball that's not, well, there's more shapes to a bag than just a ball. Hang on. Because the other thing, too, is technically we could still make a bag. I could make this a head. And then we have infinitely more room to play with this strap. So technically, these are the parts that have been purchased by chat. This right here. Should we look for something that's more like a bag? Seems like you might need an arm to hold up the strap. You know, procrastinating, you would think that, wouldn't you? You would think that. Okay. That's arm-like. Oh, there's a tiny pink ball. This is a nice little bag shape. I have this, which is bag shaped. We get a new emote. You like the purple triangle for the arm. This It's a flipper. Okay. Okay. I also have a tiny pink that we could use as a bag. You're eyeing that piece too? And this one, like, we've got options for bags. I have a tiny glitter piece. I have yellow. We could fold that too. Okay, so we have bag options. So I think that this should end up being a head. Right? Because if this isn't going to work for a backpack. It's a hat backpack. Do you guys want to see something really cursed? No, I shouldn't show you that. Nope. I have a little square. Also, if anyone wants to see any pieces before making a donation, that's acceptable. Oh my gosh, wait. Why does this look like a bathing suit top? Alright, stop looking. Stop looking. Focus on what you've got. We've got... See, you said it has to be an arm because I'm like a tail. Alright. Snowman on the beach. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman. Alright, this piece can no longer be removed. I'm attaching it as a head. We'll have to use something different as a backpack or a bag. Right? Why weren't you just a tiny bit longer? We don't like the scarf bag, right? Making this like that. I mean, technically then it looks like it's got a scarf and a backpack on. I think that might be okay. Hang on. Okay, wait, that's kind of cute. With this silly arm. And this... Oh my god. Alright. We're gonna stick with this. Little did you know that you were giving him actually a scarf instead of a backpack strap. Who knew? Okay. Technically have to remove the scarf in order to see where I'm sewing, so. This is very silly. I like it. Just a little snowman. I didn't even check to see if that was the best side for a face. I'm moving it. That needs to be the face, so that way the blue nose, you can see it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it. What craft do you want to be working on? No worries. Thank you for the lurk. I'm putting back the ones that I pulled because y'all are clearly being chaotic enough without me needing to. I was mostly afraid that like I was gonna start stream and no one was gonna donate, and I was just gonna sit here. Hey Tips, how are you? Making sure I have your Discord because Twitch notifications are not working on my phone for some reason. Well, that's rude. Oh. Question. Do you have... Oh, whoever I was watching raided someone. Alrighty. Do you have... I'm gonna show you a little... Oh, you are, but they're coming late. I see. Okay. Cause Twitch made a change. Okay. And I'll show you what they did because it's still worth double checking. Twitch made a change. Oh god. Oh god. Hang on, I don't want like all that other stuff. See here your notification preferences? If they're on personalized, you're gonna get weird notifications. You can do always, I don't know what go live only is or off, but this personalized thing, it sends notifications like when you're normally on watching. Like it's so strange. So yeah, definitely double check that too, because that could be part of the problem. And unfortunately, in true Twitch form, they made it that way standard for everyone. So if you want notifications, you have to go and individually change it on everyone. Always might include stories. Oh, true. I didn't even think about that. I always forget that there's Twitch stories. Discord will, yeah, Discord's good. Discord does post. Just make sure that you have the stream notifications on, the stream alert. Okay. I had a whole conversation with you. Okay, so the TLDR. Check over here. Oh god, hold on. You're fine, you're fine. Check this right here under your notifications, and make sure you're gonna have to do this with every streamer. It's a pain in the ass. If it's on personalized, you're gonna get weird notifications. It's like, oh, this person's normally on their phone now, so I'm gonna notify them about streams that they watch. If it's on always, you'll get a notification every time the person goes live. You can have it off, whatever. Discord will like notify though every time as well. So yes. But you have to make sure that you have the stream alerts role selected, so that you get the ping. You had it set to always and still got an hour late. Okay. That was the only thing that I could figure. That was the only thing that I could figure, because for a while, like, Twitch made that change without, like, telling people. And everyone was like, why am I not getting notified anymore of, like, people that I normally want to be notified about? It was a pain in the butt. Big ol' pain in the butt. Also, Tiltify won't let you donate again because it won't generate the I am human check. Are you on your phone or on your computer, Allison? Phone. Maybe try like resetting the app, like the Twitch app. Or whatever app you're using to try and get the donation through. And see if it fixes itself. If not, there's also a post in my stories on Instagram that has a link. You can always try clicking that to see if it kind of gets a workaround. That's annoying though, I'm sorry. It's Smoothie! Or reset cookies, yeah. Smoothie, thank you so much for the $5 donation. It says this is on behalf of Allison. Aren't you all just the freaking cutest? Oh, I love it here. All right, well, ads are unfortunately about to play, because of course they are. So we'll take a quick stretch, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take care of meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break, donate to St. Jude. When I get back, we'll keep working on this chaotic snowman creature. Also, Allison, if you had restarted, Smoothie donated on your behalf. So, if you want to tell me what you wanted, Smoothie donated $5 for you. Which is just the sweetest. Okay. There are the ads, so we will be right back. Okay. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I debated even if I wanted to come back from ads because Allison has something chaotic for me. Sorry, it's only one item. Or do you mean like take a strand of yarn and like make like a seam? My first thought was 3-dimensional ones, but do you mean like however I want to make that happen? I feel like someone could be convinced to fund the other butt cheek. Hi Neophyte, how are you? But there's a backpack here now. It's gonna be a tiny cheek. I should really change this now after the first hour to make $10 to add a part, shouldn't I? Like, y'all had your chance at the beginning, and now What am I making? I don't know. Chat's kind of deciding. We are fundraising for St. Jude and we are making a Frankenstuffy. So I'm using up a bunch of parts from other amigurumis that I have that didn't end up getting used for different reasons. So I've got a bag full of miscellaneous bits. And right now we have it set so that chat can donate to add stuff or take it away. So what am I making? A snowman? With butt cheeks, evidently? Ivy, thank you for that $10 donation. It says a cheeky cheek. Y'all really made me put a backpack on a snowman that you want me to add butt cheeks to. That's so much junk in the trunk. We are also $10 away from a new emote being added to the chat. Or the channel, I should say. And a wheel spin. So, since y'all like chaos, we're awful close to adding more. Do I make this a jaunty little hat? Is it off to the side? Directly on top? What do we think? There's nothing wrong with junk in the trunk. It's just the backpack's kind of low. Like... Now keep in mind, you can donate $10 to take away a butt cheek. I'm just saying, the cheeks are not sewn on yet. Evidently... Chat wants me to give this snowman cheeks. Listen, none of these parts are, like, they're not anything. This is anything that can work as a bow tie. Okay. Okay. We didn't answer the hat question. Do we do it straight up and down or jauntily? I think jaunty, but I don't know. Straight? This isn't even like a part. A bow tie. Hang on, I'm not showing you this. That's terrifying. Oh, God. Shut the front door! Have an actual bow tie. It must not have been the right size. Okay, so originally we were gonna have this on here like a strap. For the bag. Also, 30-second dance. We raised $500. Jump! Everyone jump! Hooray! Okay, chat. The next goal we have to hit. It's 750, and that's the co-op stream with my dad and James that we can all play Mario Kart together. Okay? Dad really wants to play Mario Kart with us. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah, Mario Kart. Uh-huh. Yeah, here's like our like milestone incentives, if you will. So we have to make it to $1,000, honestly, because if we only played Mario Kart with my dad and we didn't do something with my mom, she'd be sad. So $1,000 raised for St. Jude is Diamond Dot stream with my mom. So we definitely have to make both of those happen. Okay. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Okay. So here's the question. Do we add a bow tie to the hat? Do we add a bow? Do we do this? Or do I put the bow tie on top of the little scarf? Or do we instead find something else to do with the scarf bit? Cause like here we are with just the bow tie. Oh, I still have to figure out this arm. Okay. Let's try and do these somewhat, not necessarily in order, but y'all are so cute and I'm over here like chaos. I also have to do a single strand of this blue hair. No, we didn't do the wheel spin. Alright. Where it stops, nobody knows. That's awful on the line. But we've done a scavenger hunt twice. Do we do cat treats? Or spin again? Because that was really very on the line of those two. It's moved since, obviously, but... Cat treats. Okay. We can do cat treats. Let me... Okay, wait, I have an idea. Okay. Oh, it does! That would have been cool. Dang. They don't look good as me's. Posted a pic. Okay, I will definitely take a look. I'm gonna go get Squeeze Treat, and I'll be right back. Oh, Pippin's sleeping so snuggy. Sweet baby. Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture and show you guys. Look at her. Oh, so when you donate through Tiltify, no one gets anything except the charity. So if you click on that link there, what you donate goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Twitch takes no cut. Tiltify doesn't take a cut. Like there are some fees, but that's just because like credit card companies and like money transferring, like there are fees in general, but no one will get, like Twitch won't take any of it if you donate through that link. It's so hot, is it? Oh, to me? There's 101 James? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, PayPal probably. Yeah, that's fine if you'd like. Okay, let me grab Squeeze Treat and try and get the cats. One sec. All right. The cavalry is coming. Also, look at what I found. Chat. when I went out with my mom today. It's cat watercolors. Oh, God. And I thought we could do that. Isn't that cute? Over here. Artie. Bless her heart. She's literally in her food bowl like, oh, food, thanks. Girly. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come on up. Come here, Pip. Do you girls want to come over here? There it is. Hi, would you like one of these? Ma'am? Ma'am? Come here. Oh, that's the big yawn. Here comes the other one. Come here. Come here, Pip. Here. Pippin. Come here. Okay, Pippin got a piece tossed to her. Because evidently the brain cell really... Come here. Girls, you're not... Okay. Come here. Okay, we can do it like this. Here. Come here. Let people see Pippin too. Oh my gosh. He's the best. Oh! Let Pippin get some. Can you like trust me a little bit? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Look. Here. There we go. We did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what a great day. You guys got some from Grandma before, now you're getting more? Oh my goodness. Artie, don't be greedy. Oh, I love you girls. Here. Great job. That's it. That's all to squeeze. The tube is empty. Good girls. I love you both. They're like, where's the rest of it, Mom? You ate it all. You did a good job, huh? I can see if there's any more. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. There's a tiny bit more. Oh, that's not the end that anything... Okay. That end is empty. And we're chomping the empty tube. Good girls. Okay, I'm gonna go throw this away and wash my hands because they smell like tuna and scallop now. Be right back. Donate to St. Jude. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Well, now they have nothing to look at. I fear these cats are going to become menaces now. You know? Let me switch that while I move the camera back. Aw, thanks again for the coming over, Sarah, and I appreciate you. And thank you for the donation as well. Alright. Yeah, I found this. I thought it was really cute. And look, like the watercolors are on the paper. I've never tried one like that before. But it was like a bunch of cute... He looks like Pippin. And I thought it would be a fun thing that we could try. Yeah, doesn't it look neat? It's $10. I figured 30 pages. I'll give like the little paper watercolors a shot, and if they stink, then I'll use something different. What, James? Your two-piece? Dork. You are. It's true. Alright, let's add some stuffing. To this hat. I can add some scrap yarn stuffing. Y'all can still donate. Because, you know, we can remove butt cheeks if we want. Or the scarf. Or the arm. Or you could just be like, actually, I want more things, you know? The other thing, too, is I feel like if we finish one of them, we could always start on a second like a second scrap buddy, you know? So, or maybe we can give them a matching arm, because right now they just have one. I don't know. Just some ideas. I mean, if we make it, like, super ugly, what do I do with it? No one's gonna buy it if I put it on the website. I'll just have a cursed plush snowman thing. Keep it for the memories. I should make this be the raffle that you enter. You know how you can donate to enter, like, the raffle giveaway at the end? By the way, everybody who has donated $10 today, you will also be added to the raffle for an amigurumi at the end of the fundraiser. I haven't added you all to the list. I'll do that at the end just because it's just easier for me rather than doing like to keep track of that, and it's a lot happening. But like, let's see, Tiza, Calliope, Georgina, you'll all be added. Oh, Tiza, Tiza 126. Calliope, Queen of Moravia, and Georgina. Georgina Marie 95. Or are you saying raffle it off? Never mind. I thought you said rattle, like say it and I'll write it down. Sorry, ignore me. My brain is not braining. All right. Hat. Check. I'm trying to also kind of go a little bit more in order of like when things were added. So we have our arm and we have the scarf. No, honestly, it was I misunderstood. My brain was not braining. It's fine. So I know that I had the single strand of hair as well to add. I'm kind of sad that you can't curl yarn like you can curl ribbon. Cause like imagine just like a little strand of blue like curly Q yarn. Yarn doesn't really curl super great. A dub wool in the chat. I could straighten it, but I could pull it apart and make it kind of crimpy. I spilled my drink. Okay, hang on, I gotta get the paper towel real quick. It's on the desk. Yeah, we're only Frankenstuffying today. I mean, we could do more than one of them, but yes. Tomorrow will be crowd control Animal Crossing again while we villager hunt. So if you missed how we crowd control Animal Crossing, because it's not a game you can crowd control, $10 donation gets you a wheel spin. And on that wheel are things like break all the rocks on the island because we're villager hunting. Or chop down all the trees, or stop villager hunting and go buy something from the shop, or stop villager hunting and go give a gift to a villager. So like it's obviously there's no crowd control for Switch games, but I tried to make it a fun, silly way. Additionally, for $15, you can make it so that I cannot say a certain word for the stream. Like last time, Sharn made it so that I couldn't say the word island, and when you're villager hunting, going on multiple island, you know, tours, it's, not good. I thought villager might be fun to ban tomorrow. Oh. Boy, I can't wait. Oh, and for $50. That's the big one. For $50, we go to an island and we don't even see who's on it. So you can make me skip an island. Basically, I go and leave without knowing who's there. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh my god. We did not. Sims did not crash the computer. And we even did some crowd control, and crowd control did not crash it. There was some lag. But I also was looking through some of the crowd control games, and there's also crowd control for Stardew Valley, which I think could be fun. As like a slightly less intense for the computer game. So we have two options for actual crowd control chaos. Alright, how do we feel? Because no one has removed anything. So I still have this scarf technically, and we have a bow tie. I'm not reading what Allison said. So I could put the bow tie on top of the scarf, or we could put the bow tie on the hat. Or I can remove this and we'll figure out something to do with it and put the bow tie here. What are our thoughts? Allison really doesn't want this to be cute at all. Like, Allison wants this to be fugly. She said to add armpit hair. No one's gonna want this. Oh, no one, no. Oh my god. Oh, I should have made this more than $5. I should have made it more than $5. Sparkly armpit hair. I mean, the chaos is me. I still have all these other bits to add. What do you mean? We can be chaotic without being like... Oh, Lord. Like, we're about to have mismatching butt cheeks. I don't know, Sharn. I don't know. People can pay to remove things, but no one wants to remove anything. Everyone wants there to be chaos. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. Well, I guess part of me is wondering if, like, because, like, do we put, like, a limit on them so then, like, we could start another one? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's been what? There's been, like, 12 things added to this one. Like, I don't know, because I don't know. Yeah, I'll add safety eyes. Yeah, you don't have to pay to add safety eyes. Or I think I'm probably going to stitch them on, because I technically can't add any, like, safety eyes securely. Oh gosh, gnome hat time. You know what? Chat, I don't know where my gnome hat went. Might I interest you in a banana hat? Is that acceptable? Because I don't know where I put my gnome hat. So I think, yeah, I literally, like, I rearranged my office, and I don't know where it went. But why would it have gone in the bedroom? I know. Do you want to see it? Hang on. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. There's the gnome hat. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. I love your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Hello. I don't know. I have to find my gnome hat. I'm so, I'm so appealing. I'm so appealing. That looks upside down? Nope. Because if it was the other way, I wouldn't be able to lower my head at all. Okay, James, sure. I have an arty hat. Okay. Nope. I have a Fezzy from Dr. Gluon. I've got a pile of crap here. I really need my body to chill out so that I actually have the energy to, like, do things, because I would love to clean. I would love to go ahead and go through my stuff and organize and get my life together. But instead, I'm covered in chronic hives and I literally feel like my body's on fire. And so I don't want to do anything. You know? And so just the bare minimum gets done. And that's how that works. Anyway. Yeah, there's a brown bit on both ends. Yeah. How dare you try to shorten banana time? Fez on the banana, please. I mean, technically both ends of the banana do have a little brown on them. But normally not that big. You know what I mean? Trubbish! Trubbish, I love you! It looks like a goatee. Okay. I will say maybe no more things added to this plushie after this next ad break. Like, whatever has been added is added. I know I have to do armpit hair, evidently. But then the last hour can be assembly / adding of, like, doing another little buddy. Or you make, oh, I should have done that. Dang, I should have swapped it. That's a good idea. The main thing is that I'm not removing anything once it's been sewn on, because that would be a nightmare. I wouldn't want to take things apart. So I caught the trubbish. Oh my gosh. There were, like, game updates for, like, multiple games. And I swear I've just been, like, getting a million Discord pings. Where it's, like, stuff about, Sharon, thank you for the $5 donation. What did you say? Next stuffy to include the yellow pineapple-y looking thing that is not sewn shut yet. This guy. It looks like corn. Very good. It's got the juice. Fun fact, when I was making my sheep pattern, which I have to say is one of my favorites. No, it's not corn. It was technically a sheep body. But I didn't like how it looked. This was a prototype. This was prototype 1. This is what we ended up with. I started originally, fun fact, okay? Originally I started at the back and I was going to work to the front. And I did not like how that looked. I didn't like how pointy it made the sheep's butt. So instead I worked front to back. But this was the original prototype of the sheep, and it was yellow, which now makes it look like corn or pineapples or yeah. But yeah, I love the sheep. My hands do not love making the sheep, but I love how the sheep looks. Boop. Thought it was yellow strawberry. That's honestly, doing it that way would make a very good like strawberry shape because it's pointier at the end. That would be a really cute strawberry. They're bobble stitches. Yeah. They make my hand sad. Okay. Oh, eyes would look cute. Yeah, they are killer on the hands. The urge to take your butt cheeks and make them into eyeballs, but so I have either mismatched cheeks or I can make a butt crack, which I think is going to be funnier looking. I think a butt crack is going to be better. Because it'll have like a proper shape instead of just 2 circles that you might be like, why are those there? Do you know what I mean? Hang on. Let me snooze. Oh, can I snooze these? Nailed it. Poop. Okay. Well, the blue yarn is to be used as a hair, and I have an idea of how I'm gonna do that. But I think trying to make it look like a butt and not a front. But never mind. I'm gonna have to use other yarn. That's not gonna be strong enough, long enough. Stupid butt cheeks. Oh gosh. Okay. It's a one-fin penguin with a backpack and a top hat. Yep. A very distinguished gentleman. Do we have something that could be a belly? Oh yeah. There's lots of circle-y kinds of pieces. Mm-hmm. Actually, that one's probably the best looking one. I've got a fuzzy one, but it's probably too big. I have this fuzzy one, which is definitely too big. I could give him a little sweater. That doesn't make sense. A distinguished gentleman with a butt. Oh, this is the silliest thing. Everybody's got a butt. It's true. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. Incredibly silly, yes. We love to see it. I would definitely be nervous around a caked up penguin snowman. And you guys like the idea of the scarf having the bow tie on it? Having, like, both? Oh, dang, ads. Double cheeked up on this Wednesday. Oh, what a sentence. What a sentence to have. I know we're in ads. I'm just gonna, like, assemble. Do one. We could also put the bow tie on top of the hat. Like, we could put it on his little... Who picked the bow tie? Tizza, what would you like? Since you did the bow tie. Hey Google, stop. Pretty sure my Google was just talking in the other room. So here's the question. Would you like it on this friend? On the hat? Would you like it on the scarf? Or would you like it on the other one? Or we could move the scarf. He does look very dapper with the bow tie. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I don't know how... I don't know how to do all of it. Oh, put the bow tie lower? We can abandon the scarf, but that's up to you. You don't... We can put the scarf on the next one. It's completely up to the person who donated to make it happen. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. I could put it below. Oh. I could put it there. Stop it! Oh my gosh. Because this is part of the chaos, is that I have to figure out how to do it, you know? We could do it like that. Oh, he's very dapper. He's cozy, too. He didn't want to not have his scarf. You know, like... He said, no. I will be warm. But I will be fancy. Okay. So, we are no longer accepting donations for him. But let's see how much chaos we can do with this guy. Okay? This is the next base. This is all that we have so far. Feel free to donate! I, in the meantime, am going to sew these things on. I know I have to do the little, I have not forgotten about the hair. Okay? Don't worry. But we have plenty of parts to pick from still. Okay? Artie, why are you trying to go in my closet? Like, look, I've got a whole dog face. Okay. What? Thank you for the donation. What to... Add the giraffe leg. Alrighty. Can I actually wait? Yep. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, the giraffe leg is for the pineapple corn. If you miss the giraffe leg... Yes, I was thinking that we could add gems to the mustache. But I was wondering how we would go about it. Like, maybe I just go in, like, rainbow order. Like, we just do, like, red, orange, yellow, like... Because I couldn't... It was too many things for me to keep track of. Today. But yes, I did think that we could add gems to the mustache. Just random colors? Okay, I'm fine with that too. Do rainbow or random? Okay. Yeah, we gotta add some sparkle. By the way, you're also welcome to donate and then ask to, like, see some of the things that I have, because you might not know what I have. So, like, look at this, a giant dog ear, a white circle. I need to, like... Here. See anything that looks interesting? We got a blue curlicue, a fuzzy bit, some grapes, a pink ball, the giraffe head. Here's yellow. Oh god, my thing. Brown. A whole dog face. Can we? This is the... I hate to tell you this. This is it. It's a mobile. Yeah. You hang this over your baby's crib, and they have nightmares at night. There's a wing. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff. Mom, I don't want to go to bed. Too bad. But Mom, that thing is looking at me. I've always wanted one of those. Perfect. Happy to help. Just wanted to get that scarf attached. Y'all really haven't given me much to work with here for this next one. Yeah, but I'm sewing down the last bit on this guy. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with going a little bit longer because my dinner is made. It's left. I have leftovers. So, if not, and we want to instead, like, do it, if we want to do this on another stream, we can. Oh, he still needs hair. You're right. His hair. It's almost like I blocked that out of my mind. Head, shoulders, knees and more knees and more knees, and maybe an arm and more knees and toes. Eyes. Hold on. Eyes. And I'm sure there's something that's an ear. Okay, so who is my one strand of blue hair? Procrasticrafting. Alright. So here's my thinking. I can either do one strand, or I can use this strand to make a couple of little fuzzy pieces of hair around his hat. I think that doing a couple of little fuzzy pieces would look very cute. But if you would just like one, that's fine too. Fuzzies, okay. We're going to take this one strand. We're going to make oh, maybe I should okay, maybe we'll have to do a second Frankenstuffy another day. I'm realizing that it's like 5:25. Do you guys want me to do another one of these on another day for the fundraiser? Yeah? You enjoyed it? It's been fun. Okay. I'm good to do more. I obviously have a bunch of pieces, so I like using them up like this. It's silly and chaotic. And it raised a bunch of money for St. Jude, which is even better. If you ask me, that's the real win. Do you want purple? Because I thought chat said glittery. I could see if I have glitter purple. Not both bots posting at the same time. Hey, here's links to donate. Hey, did you miss that one? Because here it is again. What's our, Nice. Wait! Chat, can we... Okay, wait. We're $26 away from 7,800. Wait, we're so close. I'm sorry, from 8,000. What am I even talking about? I can't even... It's been a day. Remember I told you that, like, everything is on fire? Clearly. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh. By the way, anything that is donated today towards the second Frankenstuffy will remain when we do this. We'll do it again next week. We can do another Frankenstuffy. Since I'm bad at time management. In case you didn't realize, I do have really bad ADHD. Time management is not a specialty of mine. Not even time management, time blindness. Understanding how time works. So, yes, if you donate today... I will set aside the bits that have been donated, right? Like these ones. And we'll use them next time. Procrastinating. Thank you for the $5.24. Well, now that you showed that eye, it has to go on the sheep corn giraffe. And I think that we had a specific number of cents to have a funny number here. I'm assuming. Sure, that's great. That's not cursed at all. Okay, well, whoever ends up with this little guy, if anyone even wants them, you could totally, you know, do a little emo part. Or I also made it so that you could do a center part. It's giving like emo Joker from Batman with the nose or the Penguin. Sorry, the Penguin, not the Joker. My brain. I quite like them, honestly. It's Bill Cipher. Hi there, welcome in. How are you? Let's try refreshing that again to see if it updated. There it is. There it is. Okay, we are $20. Oh, that's exciting. Well, I love this little Joker, this little Penguin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Dapper. Oh, glitter yarn. Let's see what... Oh, wait, hold on. A random part was in with the scrap yarn. Allison, I have glitter gold crochet thread. There's like definitely a couple of things in here that... Oh, Professor Layton, yeah. Oh my god. There's fuzzy yarn in here. I kind of want to just glue this. No, what do we think of the fuzz? Is the fuzzy yarn the vibe? Or Do we want glitter? I also have curly. Wait. That sticks. By the way, we're making a very cursed thing right now if you're just joining us. With all the proceeds going to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we've raised a bunch of money today making this very cursed penguin out of a bunch of scrap parts for projects that I did not finish, or that it was maybe like a test and I was trying out different combinations and I was like, no, we're not going to use this one. So, I promise I do make cute things. So you're adopting him, Procrasticrafting? Is that what I hear? I hear that you're willing to adopt them and love them forever. He is cute. He's silly. And he raised a bunch of money today for St. Jude, which is amazing. I usually like my creations. Listen, the armpit and butt crack, like, okay, the butt crack, all right. But the armpit hair is where I'm kind of drawing a line here, okay? If I got this, I would remove the armpit hair. Total disclosure. I hate the armpit hair. Listen, people can have armpit hair. There is nothing wrong with the person having armpit hair. This is a penguin. It's a little weird. All right, you can grow out your pit hair. I'm not against it. I personally wouldn't, because for me it's a sensory issue. I don't care though. Do what you want with your pits. But he's a penguin! And you're making me put pit hair in him. Although, I truly think the next one's going to be way worse. Because so far, the 3 items that you have picked are horrifying. Alright, hang on. Well, go ahead, start adding stuff. But not armpit hair. There's no armpits yet. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We're alright. No one panic. Everything's okay. $20 and you can do all of your remaining 4 ideas. Oh my god. $20 and we make it to 8,000. I'm just saying. I hate this. I hate this. Listen, it's for St. Jude, so yes, I do. Okay? Do I want this? No. Of course not. But do I want us to raise more money for St. Jude Children? Yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do. All right. She's giving a penguin armpit flush. There you go. I hope that this is everything that you hoped for and more. It really is. Well, that's good. I'm thrilled. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it's what you wanted. Okay. Oh, Gluon would absolutely make this as a me. It's a little cursed, but with love. Yeah. For sure. I think what we'll do in the meantime, while people continue to donate, since I don't think right now there's nothing I can do with this. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Nothing appropriate. Okay. Nothing appropriate yet. The urge to put the eye on this. I'm gonna put some the gems on the mustache. Okay, feel free to continue to donate. Feel free to continue to pick pieces if you would like. Again, here I'll lay out. So look at. Allison! What the heck? Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Oh my goodness. Wait. That is so exciting. Hang on. It's got to load. Ah! Look at it! No. The ideas. 1. Thick, juicy eyebrows. 2. A belly button. 3. 1 leg. 4. A toe. I don't even have a face to put an eyebrow on. I don't even have a face. I could. Love the eyebrow idea. Who needs a face? What if, Allison, now this is up to you since it's your... What if I gave you a leg that had toes built in? Might I interest you in this twofer? It is a leg with toes. 3 of them. How do we feel about that? Up to you. Because, I mean, I could figure out some other leg. Also, Sharn, thank you for the donation. I haven't seen yet what you're doing. I'll look in 1 second. I mean, like, I could do, like, a random leg and, like, figure out something tiny to make, like, a toe with. So, like, I could do something like that. But what do you all think? Should it be 2 separate pieces? Or 1? Sharn says, add the giraffe head. You know, here's the thing. We have 2 out of the 3 parts that were made for the giraffe. Okay? There's a giraffe body too. But no, you guys said corn. And then 2 pieces of the giraffe. Okay. It's a lump with knobs. We don't need the giraffe body. No. Of course not. No. I mean, yeah, this is not a sleep paralysis demon at all. Hold on, chat. Stick with me. Wait. Okay, no one has added for the body yet, but I'm just saying that's kind of funny. Because then I have a lot of green bits. We could totally add like leaves and stuff to this head and make it look like it's wearing corn. Yeah, make it look like it's wearing corn as a hat. The eye on the corn. Oh my god. Okay. So chat seemed to say yes to this leg toe combo. And we'll have to... Honestly, that to me is giving belly button. What do we think? It's just a little yellow circle. Whether we end up with whatever color, whatever we end up doing with the body, this gives belly button vibes. So I'm going to say belly button. And we need a big juicy eyebrow. I mean, I've got that in lots of options. I've got a white juicy eyebrow. I think I have other options. What I really need to do is like categorize things, like, you know, I need to like lay them out. The white fluffy yarn would make a good eyebrow. Allison, would you like the white fluffy yarn that I pulled out as a possible armpit hair to be the fluffy eyebrow instead? Or would you like it to be like a piece? Like a crocheted, like this. Like eyebrows. Fluffy eyebrow. Very good. Okay. So we have a belly button, we have a leg with toes. A fuzzy eyebrow. Okay. I don't really know how to like display all of the things in my scrap. Like, I don't... It's hard to like show, you know? There's so many pieces. It feels like it needs to, like, I need a photo. You know? Oh, that's annoying, Petrichor. I'm sorry. It would have been a really good match for our Penguins missing Finn. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been really cute. Any ideas on how to, like, try and display all of this? Lay it out and take a photo or two? Yeah. It's tricky. That's for sure. Hmm. I mean, I could also divide it up, I guess, into, like, kind of almost like general shapes. Like, we could have flat pieces of, like, different... I have this guy. Semicircle pieces. Look, that's part of a raccoon. You ever categorize the body part? Never mind. Nope, don't answer that. Round parts. Yeah. I guess I could get more bags. Procrasticraptic, thank you for the $5.69 donation. Nice. Girafficorn needs some hair. Please use the gray tail part as a ponytail on their head. This one? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all really didn't like my idea of corn as the hat, huh? I mean... y'all really want this. Little depressed goblin in my brain is cackling. I'm very glad. Okay. It could have both. Then it just wouldn't have a body. So, fun Megan fact, way back in the day, and I kind of canceled this idea because I ended up becoming overwhelmed by the thought. But I originally, these parts here, I originally was designing a cactus amigurumi that had, like, balls that you could, like, position in different ways to make different looking cactuses. That's what this is. And I was going to try and make it so that you could, like, put it in, like, a flower pot. That's cute. Yeah, it was a good idea. It was just one that, yeah, look, see, here's more. All of these little, like, balls. Maybe I'll revisit it. Maybe this will get removed from the bag of parts. I haven't looked at this bag in a long time. I think that I threw this guy in there after all of my health stuff kind of ruined my ability to write patterns well. But that's starting to come back, so maybe you can just hang over there, buddy. Maybe you're not a totally abandoned project. If we donate, can we add the missing yellow fin to the penguin? I'll allow that. I don't want to, like, keep adding stuff, but if y'all want there to be a second fin on the penguin. I think the cactus head's going to be removed for right now. I think that I want to have a think on it before I... That was thrown in here in haste when I was frustrated. It had been in a project bag, you know? What am I making? Nightmare fuel? In all seriousness, we are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and this is Frankenstuffy assembly, which I'm gonna be I'm making a sleep paralysis demon, evidently. So I am a pattern designer. I write my own patterns. I design things. I create. And sometimes when you're not really sure how something is going to look, you make multiple of it. And a lot of times you don't want to frog the bit that you've made to make to compare, to be like, do I like this one or this one? Megan is giving Stuffy's armpit hair against her will. Literally. I'm so sorry this is their first experience here. I'm so sorry. But it ends up being that I get a bag full of parts.
I found my people.
But you know what? You followed, so you're here for it. You're here for it. Welcome in. Basically, also, Sharn, thank you for the $5 donation. We will add this fin to our penguin. So, for instance, right now, join us thrive. Every $5 donation, you can add a part to from the stuffy pile, and I have to make something with it. Now, in the past, when I have done Frankenstuffy things on my own, or with, like, a different kind of, like, chat integration, we've made cute things like this guy. He's a duck balloon. Okay, he's made out of a dragon body prototype I didn't use, the wrong color hat for a snowman plushie for my brother, and several different bill options for a duck that I did not like. And so we made this cute little duck balloon. Now what chat did today in their donations for St. Jude is made this guy. He is an emo penguin with armpit hair. He has a backpack. He's ready for adventures. He has a butt crack. And we just had a request to add a fin to the other side because we discovered... I'm trying to figure out the best way to display all of this because I think if chat knew that there was also, like, you know, a dog, like, part of a dog face, there's actually 2 of those. You know, like, it's for charity. So currently, right, we're fundraising to do the next one because he was done. Currently, these are the parts that I have to use in my next Frankenstuffy. If you're wondering, this is for an eyebrow and this is a belly button. It sure is an eye. A pretty hyper-realistic one. That was for, that was for my time pattern testing with Projectarian. It ended up being too small for the pattern, or for the creature. It was one of her dogs. The yarn wasn't the right size. It was not Halo the Lab, but one similar. So, very cute here. Cursed here. I would also like to let you know, no one wants it, evidently. The giraffe here, whose head and arm are being used, also has a body, which I think would give me much more room to apply these limbs without it looking questionable, you know? You know? Like something I shouldn't have on my stream. Also, this here was in... Oops, I made too many sunflower petals. At one point in time, my aunt commissioned me to make 4 of those for her classroom. And when I tell you, I love my aunt and it was so much fun, but I hated making 4 of these. That was so many sunflower petals. I saw sunflower petals in my sleep, you know? It was, yep. You are correct. So yes, I do normally make things that are fun and cute. But for charity we do this. Speaking of for charity, tomorrow is Animal Crossing crowd control villager hunting, which is an entire mouthful to say. If you would like to join and you missed out on last stream, you can actually find all the bingo stuff here. You can get caught up. I'm only 45 islands in. You can make a bingo card and catch up. You can actually see all of the villagers that we saw on this list. So you can make a card and you can play with us tomorrow. And if you're wondering how can I make animal control chaotic, so $10 is a wheel spin. Okay? $10 is a wheel spin, which the wheel here, do you want a little sample? Hang on, ready? Here's a sample for you. It's going to be hard to read. Needs to break rocks. So, since we're villager hunting, basically the next island I go to, I have to break all the rocks on the island. On that wheel are things like have to give a villager a gift. I have to chop all the trees down, pick all the weeds, dig up all the flowers. Like it's fun. $15. You get to pick a word I can't say for the rest of stream. Last time Sharn picked the word island. It really sucked. And for $50, I skip an island. We're villager hunting, which means I am searching for a specific villager. But for $50, you can make it. So that I don't even get to see who's on the island. It could have been the villager we wanted. I'll never know. So yeah, it's chaotic fun for charity, in a way that we can still play our Animal Crossing game. So, okay. There we go. Sharn really wanted to add a little extra fin. So, perfect. I think I'm only adding armpit hair to one of them, though. Because this is like a prosthesis. I don't know why he has a prosthetic fin. But, yeah. I don't think he's getting armpit hair under there. No, but like, technically, you know, now there's another armpit, so do I have to do another? Like, it becomes tricky. Okay, let me snooze these ads real quick. He lost it in the war against Batman. True. I'm currently drawing furry versions of DC characters, so who am I to judge? I love that for you. You know, we don't judge here. No. I mean, we're judging this pile a little bit right now. I am, at least. I'm judging your choices, chat. I also have this, which feels like a really specific, only like...
Say hi.
Uh-oh. No, we watched the raid video already. I feel like only very specific things can fit in this. It's a hood. But it does, like, it's not something that would make sense to just, like, put on this. Like, it wouldn't look good. Do you know what I mean? One time I was going to make a bunch of grapes. I don't remember why. So I also have a bunch of purple grapes. And evidently some of them still have faces. So I'm not saying that this is perfect. But I do think that whatever this nightmare becomes, it needs a little pet. Just saying. Would the eye fit in there? Like in this opening? Probably. It doesn't have to be a hood, but it has to go on something. Like, I wouldn't just stick it on there with nothing in it. Do you know what I mean? That to me wouldn't make sense. It doesn't have to be a hood. You're absolutely right. Yes. But then we can't put the eye on the corn. Or on the... I mean, yeah. Yes, it does. Unfortunately. I'm in danger. We also have a paw pad. Which I'm not saying it should go here. but all of a sudden this now looks like a cat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like you want us to keep giving chaos. Yeah. I do. Make it happen. Make me end stream with tears in my eyes, please. Because that means that we'll have raised more money for St. Jude. And, you know, I'm here for that. I don't have a little fish. I mean, I have things I could... I have things I could probably put together to make a fish. But is there an actual fish? No, there is not a fish. Like, we could probably figure out something. You gave me belly button, Allison! That's pretty cursed, too. Okay, let's be real here. Oh my goodness. Okay. No. No. I'll refund your money. No. I fear that would look a way that would get me in trouble. Okay? I fear for myself. Alright, you know what we're gonna do real quick? You guys can keep donating if you would like. And I will pull parts. But I'm gonna real quick put these gems on so that I don't lose track. I'm gonna veto hair. I'm gonna remove hair. I'm gonna say you can't do hair anymore. Okay. If it's a corn, it needs ears. Hairy ears. Alright, this is... Sharn. A yellow one. Smoothie. Let's see what you get for your backpack donation. Ooh, a dark blue. Allison, for your... Add a nose. Ooh, a pale blue. We're just adding these now really quickly because, technically, normally we would add a gem for $5 donations. So, Procrasticrafting, yours. Ooh, diamondy. Just like a white one. Pretty. Procrasticrafting again. Dark green. Oh, we have a dark green. How about light green? Oh no, come back. I needed to get an orange. Smoothie. Let's get you an orange. We don't have an orange on here yet. Disco mustache. Yep. Exactly. Allison. I'm gonna get you a different orange. Orange is not frequently picked, you know? We'll also... Alright, let's see. Sharn! This is for the pineapple as the next stuffy. Hot pink. This is beautiful. Tizza! For the giraffe leg. I'm still feeling some kind of way about that one. Silver. Procrasticrafting for the eye. Thank you for that one, too. Ooh. Black. Ooh, that's fun. Sharn for the giraffe head. It's a brown for what the color of the giraffe spot should have been, but we don't have any. Procrasticrafting again for this ponytail bit. Pink. Beautiful. Sharn for the fin for the penguin. Ooh, a different pink. There's a lot of pinks in here. My emo heart is thrilled. Okay. Okay. And Smoothie evidently donated $10. And I missed it, I guess, while I was bedazzling. It says, a little fishy in the hood. Stuff it like a fishbowl. How am I going to stuff it like a fishbowl? Oh. Okay, so we got the hood. I'm thinking, you said, I'm almost thinking of this as like a purse, you know? I have this ear that's blue. I could possibly maybe use that as like the background, if you will. Maybe not. That might be too big. Okay. Wait, do I have... No. This feels like a good start of a fish. Either one of these. This feels... That feels... It has to fit in here too. So let's... Yeah, that's why I'm like, let's see, wait a minute. We had this bikini-looking top, which I'm shocked none of you put on our penguin. If I fold it over, that gives fish. Does that? But it's blue. Which might be hard to see. I like that that's what I'm concerned about. See, because I've got this, which would be a fabulous fin. But... Ooh, I have this blue too, which might work as a background. That's too small. Dang it. Why didn't I think all of these things through when I was making all these parts? I had to think about all the stuff I would need one day. There's a part of me that's wondering if I have a little plastic fish somewhere that I could, like, glue in. I don't even know what this is from. I don't even know why it's sitting there. There's ducks. I've got a lot of little ducks. I was going to say, why would you randomly have a tiny plastic fish? And then I was like, yeah, you probably do. I have a starfish. I have rubber ducks. I have a boat. Okay, hang on. There's one other spot I can check. Ads are about to play. I have to go grab like a storage thingy. I have a ladybug too. That's cute. So I'm gonna let the ads play while I go check this real quick. You can still donate, by the way. While I'm live, you can still donate for this chaos. I found a whale button. Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta look for a fish. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Okay. I could not find the little fish that I thought I had, which is a bummer. I remember seeing it at some point. I will keep an eye out for it. I'll try and remember. A starfish? Okay. Yeah, it was like a little orange fish. I don't know. The problem is I remember seeing it when I cleaned my office, which who knows where that ended up. Don't be with the gnome hat. I'm still pissed about that. I'll find it. I know you know when I'll find it? As soon as I go to make another one. As soon as I finally am like, well, fine, I give up. Hang on. We're technically not making something, but a stitch. There we go. We needed to secure that. Is there a way to make this work? Thoughts. Very SpongeBob coded. You're so right. Okay. A perfect fit. So I will add a little dollop of glue. Okie dokie. Well, we'll do that next time, obviously. But I will leave all of this cursed mess together. Do I have... I thought I had a Ziploc. Alright. All of these bits have been paid for and are going to become something. We are $44 away from 600. Yeah, we are. Wings, fins, yeah. There's a lot of stuff. I also have, like, I found this piece. Here's another wing. Like, there's all kinds of stuff. I'll try and figure out if there's some way that I can lay everything out to, like, try and get... The main issue is, if I take a picture, like, I'm gonna have to take multiple pictures. I guess I could post the pictures in the Discord. Because I was like, I can't cover my screen in pictures. But if I put them in the Discord and you guys would just have to, like, go and look, I think that might work. I thought about maybe laying them out by shape. Like, all the circle-y kind of, like, flat pieces together. All of, like, we've got several that are spherical. Put those all together. And, like, to try and do it that way. So, like, if all, like, these are all the, like, you know, semicircle pieces. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or if anything, I would put them in rows, even if they're not necessarily numbered. So you could be like, it's the green thing in row 1. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that might be the best way to do it, so that it's not a nightmare for everyone involved, because it could be otherwise. But this was fun. This it was something. You know, we raised so much money today, which is amazing. Like, that truly is, like, the best part to me. Is that we raised a ton of money. Allison's just, like, over here yelling words. Oh my god, I love it. We'll be back tomorrow with our crowd control Animal Crossing, which I can't wait for, because I just know it's gonna be chaotic. I'm hoping... I don't know, chat. Do you think that we can hit our next goal tomorrow? That's a lot of wheel spins. Or islands skipped. Friendly reminder, share this, the fundraiser with your friends. Feel free to, you know, don't promote it in other people's spaces. I've seen people do that before thinking they've been helpful. Like, oh yeah, you should go check out. Don't do that. But yeah, reach out to your friends, reach out to see if your employers, you know, do any kind of funding or like donation matches and stuff like that. Again, being here, even if you're not able to donate, is so helpful, because it just gets more eyes on the stream. So please never feel like you have to donate. Times are hard right now, and you know, these are goals. They're not like must-haves. But truly every dollar helps. So thank you all so much. This is amazing to see too. $8,025.69 fundraised lifetime for St. Jude is amazing. And let's see, $12,381.69 lifetime for charity raised. That's awesome. So many dollars, yeah. So many dollars. That's so exciting. There we go. Hold on. Boop. Whoop. There we go. That's so cool. All right, I'm gonna go eat some dinner and organize amigurumi parts. Yeah, I'll have to take some pictures of our penguin buddy too. Probably tomorrow, because it's really bad weather right now. Like, it's not, it wouldn't make for very nice pictures, but I kind of want to take a picture of him in the fridge, because he's a penguin. Anyway, I don't know. Thank you so much for being here today, friends, and hanging out and keeping me company. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember you are loved. The freezer. Remember you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow for some Animal Crossing silly shenanigans. By the way, if you have thought of any additional things to add to our Wheel of Chaos for Animal Crossing since our last stream, feel free to share in the Discord. I'd be happy to add more, because it's truly just a joy to be chaotic. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Also, get in, losers. We're going to the aquarium. Okay? Everyone grab a buddy. Okay? Grab a raid buddy. Don't get lost. Okay? Hold hands. We're gonna go to the aquarium. Okay? Okay, bye!